Hi, I'm Chas, and you're watching Chas's Crazy Creations. To start this project, I found this pumpkin chalkboard at the Target dollar spot. It has wood on the back and a chalkboard on the front. I will be using the chalkboard side for this project. In addition to that, I found these fiber optic orange lights at Dollar Tree that I'll be using. Now I'm going to want to hide the battery pack behind, so I want to start with as much as I can behind the project so that it's hidden. I don't want to be able to see these parts or the other end. Next, I'm going to use my hot glue gun and I'm going to make a line straight down with my glue gun like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my lights into the glue. I'm going to wait for those to cool before I continue on. Now about halfway down, I'm going to make a little dot of glue. And I'm going to go ahead and loop this around and then stick this piece in the glue like that and wait for it to cool. Next, I'm going to loop a second round down and I'll fill in some of this glue, but I want to add another glue dot down here at the bottom. So I'll just add a little glue here. And then I'm going to come down and stick that wire into the glue like that. And I'm going to wait for that to cool as well. Now I add a little hot glue right in here and I pinched these wires together and held it. They have a little bit longer to cool, but that's the next step that I created with that. Next, I'm going to go back down to this one and start bending this wire back. And if I want to, I can make it a little more loopy, which I'll probably do to make it look a little more fun. And then we're going to keep making the next letter. Next, I've made 2 loops and I'm going to hot glue the corners down to hold them in place. So just adding a couple little dabs of hot glue and then putting my loops into place down here. And then I'll hold those in place until I get them all set the way I want. So I could have centered this up a little bit better than this, but it's a little hard to work with as you're going. But I'm pretty pleased overall with how the letters turned out. So these are going to tuck behind on the back side, but now we get to have fun with the rest of it. So I'm going to start with a piece of chalk and I'm going to make 2 eyes in here so that they're maybe looking. You wouldn't have to do this step if you didn't want to. You could just leave it the way it was. But I thought if I made some eyes, that could be a little fun. And then you can always use your finger to kind of swirl and soften that in there. If you don't like that, that's okay. The other thing you can start doing is using your chalk to come out and make cobwebs. So if you like that better, you can easily do that instead. And then you just can kind of make your cobwebs go across to like so. And I'll go ahead and finish this up and I'll show you what I'm going to do next with this. So now that it's done, let's go check it out in the dark. I hope this inspires you to make some chalkboard creations of your own. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog at chascrazycreations.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.